Have you ever felt like your body just stopped responding to your training? At first, the results come fast and motivate you, but after a while, everything slows down. The same exercises, the same routine, and almost no visible progress. This is when many people give up, thinking they've reached their limit. The truth is, the human body constantly needs new challenges. And I'm not just talking about adding more weight without a plan. There's science behind creating the right kind of stimulus that forces your muscles to adapt and grow again. This is how athletes and experienced lifters break through barriers that once seemed impossible. The secret is in using advanced techniques that not only increase intensity, but also trigger a completely different response in your body. Small adjustments that turn a regular workout into something far more effective, even if you've been training for years. And to make it easier to apply these strategies, we've developed an exclusive guide created especially for people who have tried everything but still can't see the results they want. But here's the catch. This material is only available for a limited time. Right then, let's kick things off with something that might surprise you a bit: hot peppers. I know, it sounds a little bit mad, doesn't it? Eating something spicy before you hit the gym, but trust me on this one, the science is absolutely fascinating. The magic ingredient we're interested in here is a compound called capsaicin. It's the very thing that gives chilies, jalapenos, and cayenne peppers their signature fiery kick. But beyond the heat, capsaicin has some incredible benefits for your physical performance that are too good to ignore. So, how does it actually work? Well, when you consume capsaicin before a workout, it can genuinely help you push out more reps. One of the main reasons for this is its effect on your pain threshold. Think about it, when you're lifting weights, that burning sensation in your muscles is often what makes you stop. Capsaicin interacts with the pain receptors in your body, effectively making you more tolerant to that discomfort. It doesn't eliminate the feeling, but it dials it down, allowing you to squeeze out those extra 1 or 2 reps that truly make a difference in building strength and muscle. It's not just about managing pain though. Capsaicin also has a direct impact on your muscle physiology. Research has shown that it can improve the release of calcium within your muscle cells. Calcium plays a vital role in muscle contraction. The more efficiently it's released, the more forceful your contractions can be. This means you're not just enduring more, you're actually able to generate more power with each movement, whether you're doing a squat, a press, or a pull-up. It's a direct boost to your muscular engine room. Furthermore, this spicy compound gives your central nervous system a bit of a jolt. It acts as a stimulant, waking everything up and increasing your alertness and drive. This stimulation helps to improve the communication between your brain and your muscles, a process known as neuromuscular function. When that connection is firing on all cylinders, your movements become more efficient, more coordinated, and more powerful. It's like giving your internal wiring an upgrade just before you need it most. Now, you don't need to go munching on a raw ghost pepper to get these benefits, so don't panic. A little bit goes a long way. You could try adding a sprinkle of cayenne pepper to a pre-workout meal, or maybe some finely chopped fresh chili in a savory dish about an hour or so before you train. The key is to find a level of heat that you're comfortable with. You want to feel a gentle warmth, not set your mouth on fire to the point where it's distracting. Think of it as preloading your system with a natural performance enhancer. The effect is subtle but significant. You might find that on days you include a bit of capsaicin, you feel more switched on and capable of pushing through those tough final sets. It's that little edge that can accumulate over time, leading to much bigger gains in the long run. It's an easy, natural, and inexpensive way to boost your workout potential. This isn't just some old wives' tale. There are proper studies looking into this. Athletes are constantly searching for a legal and natural edge, and capsaicin has appeared in several studies demonstrating its effectiveness. The research points towards its ability to delay fatigue and increase time to exhaustion. So, for both strength-based workouts and endurance activities, that little bit of spice can make a tangible difference in how long and how hard you can go. Imagine you're at the end of a grueling leg day. You're facing your last set of squats and your mind is telling you to quit. This is where the benefits of capsaicin really shine. That slightly dulled pain response and the stimulated nervous system can give you the mental and physical fortitude to complete the set with good form, rather than giving up early. It's about building resilience from the inside out. So my challenge to you is to give it a go. Be sensible, start small, and see how your body responds. Add a pinch of chili flakes or cayenne to your pre-workout snack. It's a fantastic example of how a simple, natural food can have a powerful and direct impact on your training. It's not a magic bullet, but it's a brilliant tool to have in your nutritional toolkit. Let me know in the comments if you try it. Alright, moving on to our second powerhouse food, and it's one of my absolute favorites for endurance: beetroot. This vibrant, earthy vegetable is more than just a tasty addition to a salad, it's a nitric oxide boosting champion. The key to its power lies in its high concentration of dietary nitrates. When you consume beetroot, your body converts these nitrates into a molecule called nitric oxide, or NO for short. This molecule is a superstar when it comes to athletic performance, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. The primary role of nitric oxide in this context is as a vasodilator. That's a fancy word, but it simply means it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels. Picture your blood vessels as tiny motorways for delivering oxygen and nutrients to your working muscles. By widening these roads, nitric oxide allows for a much greater volume of blood to flow through them. This increased blood flow is incredibly beneficial during exercise, as it means your muscles are getting a supercharged delivery of the oxygen they need to produce energy. This vasodilation effect is what leads to that feeling bodybuilders and gym-goers call the pump. It's that sensation of your muscles feeling full, tight, and engorged with blood during a workout. While it feels great and is a good psychological motivator, it's also a sign that your muscles are being properly nourished. This enhanced delivery system doesn't just help during your workout, it also kickstarts the recovery process by more efficiently transporting waste products, like lactic acid, away from the muscle tissue. But the benefits are most pronounced when it comes to aerobic endurance. For anyone who loves running, cycling, swimming, or any activity that gets your heart pumping for a sustained period, beetroot is a must-try. Studies have shown that consuming beetroot juice can significantly improve your stamina and efficiency. You can essentially do the same amount of work with less oxygen, meaning you can go for longer before you start to feel fatigued. It's like increasing the fuel efficiency of your body's engine. So, what's the best way to get this benefit? The research points to a specific dose and timing for maximum effect. The sweet spot seems to be around 500 milliliters of beetroot juice, consumed about 2 to 3 hours before you start your training session. This timing gives your body enough time to go through the conversion process from nitrates to nitric oxide, so that no levels are at their peak right when you need them most. You can buy pre-made beet juice, or even better, juice your own at home. Don't worry if you're not a fan of the taste of straight beetroot juice. You can easily mix it into a smoothie with other fruits like berries or an apple to make it more palatable. Another option is to use concentrated beetroot shots, which are widely available and give you the same nitrate dose in a much smaller, easier-to-drink volume. For those who prefer whole foods, simply roasting or steaming some beetroots and eating them with your pre-workout meal works too, although juice is often more potent. It's important to be consistent if you want to see the best results. While you might notice a difference after just one dose, some studies suggest that the effects become even more pronounced with regular consumption over several days, leading up to a big event or a particularly tough training block. Think of it as loading up your system to ensure your nitric oxide production is consistently high. It's a strategy many elite athletes use to gain that competitive edge. And a quick heads up, don't be alarmed by a little side effect. Consuming a significant amount of beetroot can sometimes turn your urine and stools a pink or reddish color. This is completely harmless and is just the pigments from the beet passing through your system. It's a good sign really, it means you've definitely had enough to get the performance-boosting benefits. So no need to panic if you see a bit of pink. In summary, beetroot is a phenomenal, all-natural way to enhance blood flow, improve your muscle pump, boost your aerobic endurance, and speed up your recovery. It works by increasing nitric oxide production, which turns your circulatory system into a high-speed delivery network for your muscles. By timing it right, and being consistent, you can unlock a new level of stamina and performance. It's a simple, evidence-backed strategy that can make a real noticeable difference to how you feel and perform during your workouts. Next up, let's talk about protein. We all know protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, and many of you probably reach for a fast-acting whey protein shake after a workout. But what about before? I want to introduce you to whey's slower, more methodical cousin casein protein. While whey is the sprinter, delivering amino acids to your muscles rapidly, casein is the marathon runner, providing a slow, steady stream of nourishment over several hours. This slow digesting nature makes it an incredibly powerful pre-workout tool. The main benefit of taking casein before you train is its profound anti-catabolic effect. Catabolism is the process of breaking down muscle tissue, which can happen during intense, prolonged workouts when your body is searching for energy. By consuming casein beforehand, you're essentially creating a protective shield for your muscles. The slow and sustained release of amino acids into your bloodstream ensures your body has a constant fuel source to draw from, preventing it from needing to break down your hard-earned muscle tissue for energy. This leads to a much better state of what's called net protein balance. Think of it like a bank account for your muscles. You're constantly making deposits, which is protein synthesis or building muscle, and withdrawals, which is muscle protein breakdown. To build muscle, you need your deposits to be greater than your withdrawals. Studies have shown that consuming casein leads to a greater reduction in muscle breakdown compared to whey, tipping that balance firmly in favor of muscle growth. It's a proactive strategy to protect what you've already built. This sustained release doesn't just protect muscle, it actively promotes its growth. One fascinating study compared groups taking casein versus whey over a period of resistance training. The group consuming casein actually gained more lean muscle mass and saw greater increases in strength, particularly in their chest, shoulders, and legs. This is likely due to casein's superior ability to improve nitrogen retention. Nitrogen is a key component of amino acids, and better retention is a strong indicator of an anabolic or muscle-building state. So when is the best time to take it? Because it digests so slowly, you'll want to consume it a bit earlier than you might a typical pre-workout meal. Having a casein shake or mixing casein powder into something like Greek yogurt about 90 minutes to 2 hours before your workout is a great strategy. This gives it enough time to start forming a gel-like substance in your stomach, which is what allows for that gradual, drip-feed release of amino acids throughout your entire training session. Imagine you're heading into a long, tough workout, maybe a full-body session that's going to last over an hour. With a fast-digesting protein, the amino acids might peak and fall before you're even halfway through. With casein, you've got a steady supply from your first warm-up set right through to your final cool-down stretch. This ensures your muscles are continuously fed, helping to delay fatigue and maintain performance from start to finish. This makes casein particularly brilliant for anyone who trains in a fasted state, perhaps first thing in the morning. Having casein the night before can even have a positive impact on your morning workout. The slow release of amino acids overnight helps to prevent muscle breakdown while you sleep, meaning you wake up in a much better state to train effectively, rather than starting in a catabolic deficit. It's like fueling up for the next day while you rest. Let's be clear, this doesn't mean you should throw out your whey protein. Whey is still fantastic for post-workout recovery when you want that rapid delivery of amino acids to kickstart the repair process immediately. The two proteins simply have different strengths. Think of casein as your pre-workout protector and sustainer, and whey as your post-workout rapid repair crew. Using them both strategically in your nutrition plan can give you the best of both worlds. To sum it up, casein protein is a slow-digesting powerhouse that offers incredible anti-catabolic benefits. By taking it before your workout, you create a sustained release of amino acids that protects your muscles from breakdown, improves nitrogen retention, and ultimately leads to greater gains in lean mass and strength over time. It's a simple switch or addition to your routine that can provide a powerful, long-lasting anabolic advantage. Don't overlook this slow and steady winner.